welcome to Retro Planner Co. I'm Cheryl. In today's video, I will be doing a June digital plan with me. And honestly, I don't have a lot going on for the month of June. So I guess the question of the month is, what do you plan when you don't really have a whole lot to plan? I'm going to just show you some ways and give you some ideas for using like your monthly calendar. If you don't maybe have a super busy life and a lot going on, there's still some things you can track using your monthly calendar. I know with it being the summer, a lot of people just kind of put digital planning aside over the summer just because of, activities or fun stuff that they're doing. And that is perfectly understandable. I get that. But if you do want to continue digitally planning throughout the summer, I'm going to give you some ideas of ways you can use your monthly spread and at least kind of still stay in the habit a little bit, even if you're not, even if you just do your monthlies and no weeklies or whatever, at least just staying in the habit of digital planning. So when things maybe pick up later in the summer or come fall, you'll still be in the habit and you won't have to retrain yourself to get back into digital planning. So I'm going to be using the planner page essential calendar page. I really like just kind of planning by page and putting them all in a folder. It just kind of works for me and my brain. So that is what I'm using. I'm using a Monday start template. And then I'll also be using the June freebie stickers, which you can find, I'll add a link down below in the description. I offer monthly freebie stickers, and you can sign up to grab these and all the other ones that I've created as well. They're all in Dropbox. And then I'll also be using primarily the June stickers, which I just released this set, and I really enjoy it. It has a lot of deep kind of earth tones and focuses on dads and outdoor activities. So I'm going to be using this set a lot. I like to kind of challenge myself on my monthly sets to kind of use that month's sticker book, but you absolutely don't have to. You could go back and use any of the previous sticker books. So first I'm going to go ahead and add my monthly kind of header to the top. So I'll see what I have in my set. Even though I do create these sets, quite honestly, I often forget what I have in here. So I'm going to go ahead just to give some ideas of things that you can use your monthly calendar for. Because for some people, it can be just extremely overwhelming just looking at a blank page and okay, what on earth do I plan? What do I put on here or whatever? I just recommend just get started. Start with the basics. Start with any reoccurring things that you have usually throughout the month, or I like to put my trash days on here because I tend to forget to put out the trash. So I put those on there. Some people like to add their monthly bills to their monthly spreads. I don't tend to do that because a lot of my bills are just auto pay anyways, although I do have a really cool budget sticker set, which you can check that out. I'll link to it in the comments. Appointments, of course, just even self-care reminders or household tasks that you do on a regular basis, once a week. You could put it on Tuesday, clean the bathroom. You could add those in. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use your monthly calendar. Some people even, if you don't have a lot of kind of plans, you can just use it as a memory keeping type log. If you have a baby or grandkids, you can just kind of log milestones and then use I do include frames in my sets. You could use those and put those on the bottom and kind of add in monthly pictures, which I'll include a picture in probably this spread because I said, not a whole lot of planning going on. Let's go ahead and see what washi I have that I could put maybe on the top of the page. I really like adding a strip of washi. Sometimes it doesn't look right with the letters, if they're kind of, this month is a more dark theme, I guess, with the earth tones. So we'll just go ahead and try this one. Still might be a little dark, but there are ways to work around it. Also, let me do a shameless plug real fast before I forget, because I will forget. I do have now in the shop pretty pages. I have one set out currently. It's Retro Summer, and I have another set launching this week, so stay tuned for that. And the Pretty Pages were kind of just designed for the months that you're just, you know, too busy to plan. Like, you don't want to put a whole lot of time into creating your spreads, but you still want like a pretty page. That is the main goal of those. See, yeah, that's kind of dark. I don't know if I'm going to keep that on there. But they are pre-designed planner pages, and they, in fact, I might just take that out and leave this there and then just do some lettering on top. They're pre-designed planner pages, and they come in portrait, landscape. You get like 14 different layouts, 14 different pages. And they're not labeled with the days or the dates, because I want you to be able to use them for any week start that you want or any date that you want. So all you would have to do is literally just put in your text stickers or whatever for the days of the week and the dates if you wanted to do that. But they are pre-decorated for you with kind of simple designs, and they're just plug and play. And they come in 3 different formats: JPEG, so you could just drag and drop over top of an existing page; PDF, which I've learned you can also do the same thing with PDFs. In Goodnotes, you can just drag and drop over a page; and Goodnotes files. So if you don't like the particular design on a page, you can change it. So just stay tuned for those. I will be doing a video a little more in-depth and a walkthrough of the new set coming up this Friday. So let me go ahead and get to planning. I think I'm just gonna put, let's see, I'm just gonna put some white text on top. Let's see how that looks over top of this darker sticker. It's gonna be hard to see though, because it is white. Let's see. I know it's there though. I know you're there. Where'd you go? Let me turn on text boxes. Are you there? There you go. It's hard when you do white and then you can't find where you put it. So let me resize. Yeah, I like that over top of the green, the dark green. So we're just going to leave that on there. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and date my sticker book. So I'm going to, rather than just switch back and forth and copy and paste, I will just click on this little icon up to the, you can see it on the corner of your tabs, and you can click open in a new window. So that will just open that one up, and then I can go back to my June month. And for June stickers, I have these, or for June's date dots, I have these really cute deco dates for little tropical drinks, which I thought were really cute. Okay, so June has 30 days and starts on a Saturday. So I'm going to make sure my images are turned on for my lasso, and I'm going to just circle the ones that I need. Sometimes it accidentally grabs that other one because it's kind of close. Tap, copy, and then I'll just do paste. And that time it actually did it pretty good, so that's nice. I'm just going to, while they're still selected, just resize them to what the size that I want. I'm using the portrait layout, so the boxes are just a little bit smaller, so this might work. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and lasso and drag and drop. And you can use the ruler tool for this. I am not like super picky as far as aligning. Plus I have a lot of experience doing sticker books and stuff in Goodnotes, so I kind of naturally just kind of eyeball things and line them up. But if you can't draw a straight line to save your life, which is, I can relate to that, you might want to use the ruler tool and kind of straighten things out. I usually just get them in there, and then if I like really can't stand it, I'll go back and just kind of line them up using the ruler tool. But so I'm just gonna get them put in here real quick. So by the way, happy Memorial Day if you're in the US. If you're not, just happy Sunday. I know a lot of people have a lot of outdoor plans and activities and stuff going on. And I hope your weather is cooperating. Oh, it's hard to grab them when they're so small. Hope your weather is cooperating with your plans this weekend. Just gonna get that in there. So yesterday we actually went out a couple hours away to my older son's town where he lives and bought a car. So that was fun. Haven't done that in a hot minute. And it's going to be a car that my 17-year-old and I kind of share. So that was fun. And then we went and watched a movie. We watched Furiosa and had some dinner and then came back. So that's pretty much the extent of my weekend plans this week. Other than that, it's just maybe some yard work and obviously this plan with me. I'm going to get this filmed. I'm going to shrink that down a little bit. I'm using my lasso for these, even though I'm not like a super fan of the lasso tool. I know it can be used for a great many things. I'm using my lasso tool for these though, because if I do my image tool on these, they're so small that I would tap and then try to drag and it just like resizes them. So I kind of recommend the lasso tool for dating, if you're going to date with stickers. And I do actually have, in the customizable or with the customizable planner, it comes with date overlay stickers for any month of the year. So you can just like, if you don't want to use the deco or if you just want a faster way to date them, you could just drag those literally just right over the page and you're dated. But I really enjoy the deco dates. I think they're a lot of fun. Okay, so I have everything in there. I might bring in my ruler and just make sure. I mean, that's pretty good. That's not horrible. This one has a couple that are a little off, so I might just adjust a couple of these. Get you in there. And I might do this one. I don't know about you, but I actually, again, even though I'm a creator of all things digital, I really do enjoy the less, I don't know, the more laid back days of summer where I don't have to necessarily have a whole lot of plans. And then I can just get pretty with my spreads. Okay, so we're good. I'm making sure I dated it right because sometimes I get to talking and I just don't even do that right. So, okay, now I have my dates in. Now I can go ahead and add in some, again, my very few events for the month. And I might even just add some work stuff in here. Sometimes I'll do that if I don't have a whole lot going on my spreads, my pages. I'll add my work to-dos, which are usually pretty routine. But, I mean, sometimes I have to mix it up. So I don't have any appointments scheduled, believe it or not. I don't even know how that's possible. My son, of course that could change like in the next few days. My son's 17th birthday is on the 25th. So I'm going to add that in there. So I no longer include colored icons in my sticker sets because it was just a ton of work. But previous sticker sets, if you look back at old ones and you have the bundle, you can find a whole bunch of colored icons. Instead, I've come out with the essential icons, which are just black and white outlined icons that you can add in, and then I like to color them in. So I know, like for birthdays, there's a gift in there, and then there's balloons. I like to use the balloons, so I'm going to grab this one real fast. I'm going to copy and, oh, you're picking up my text. Quit doing that. I don't know if you've noticed the glitch in Goodnotes. It's still going on. Oh, no. Why? Okay. Just where you like long press to copy or to paste, and then it's just picking up whatever text might be on the page, which is very strange because this template, it doesn't have anything on here. Like there's nothing, just this text right here. That's what it's kind of picking up. So you just click around until you find a spot where it's not going to do that, and then you can just paste in. I don't know why they haven't fixed it yet. I don't know. And then my son's 17, so you know he's not Like, he's like, I'm kind of over the party thing, Mom. So he might just have some friends over. We might take him to dinner. It's very low key. You know, the older you get, the older your kids get. It's just very low key. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my highlighter tool, and I might color pick. I'm going to color pick this blue. So to do that, you would just click on the highlighter, click on your drop-down menu for your colors, click custom, and then I'm just going to click the eyedropper and tap over the blue, and then I'm just going to add it to my presets. So it's right here in my presets. And then I'm going to, I like to keep it kind of like on the fatter setting. I might do medium, but let me try fat and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's very fat. I'm not going to do that. Try the medium. I just use it for, yeah, that's fine. I'm on the lower one, kind of in the middle. I'm going to take that off. And I just color in sloppy. And then from there, like I might even color sample this one too. I use my eraser, put it on erase highlighter only, precision. And then I just come in and go around the lines. And you might have to adjust your thickness on your eraser, but this is fine for me. Again, I'm not like perfection planner where I gotta have everything perfect. I used to be. I've overcome that a little bit. But if you are, you can take just a little bit more time with this kind of coloring process. But I find it rather soothing to kind of color in my planner. Okay, and then I'm just going to go back to my highlighter and my colors and custom eyedropper, and then sample this color right here. And then I'm going to color in, it's almost like a burnt orange kind of color. Whoops, this can get a little bit more tricky though when you're trying to add in multiple colors. You kind of do have to stay on the lines a little bit better because you don't want to erase the other ones that you've done. So I'm just going to make that a little bit smaller. I've never been one for coloring in the lines. There it goes. That's good enough. And then this one I can get a little bit messier on around the outside. Again, might have to make it a little thinner. There, got that in there. And then again, eraser, precision eraser, and come in and clean up the edges a little bit. I just really like I'm enjoying the kind of artistic side of digital planning, I think. A lot of people are like, well, why don't you just use a regular planner? Like, because it's not as fun. You know, there's so much you can do with digital planning that it would be just so expensive or crazy to try to do on a paper planner, and the customization and everything. It's just, I don't know, just far exceeds paper planning now. I do still have, like, a full disclosure, I do still use a paper planner, like just for my calendar, where I can and I have notes pages in there, so I can just kind of scribble in there and write out like all my lists of upcoming sticker packs. I keep in there because, you know, you don't always like looking at a screen necessarily. And when you work online and then you digital plan as well, it can be like your face is always in a screen. So I like to kind of keep my paper calendar, and then I also use Apple Calendar, and I put all my appointments and everything on there as soon as they come up, so I can just kind of look and put them over in my planner when I'm ready to plan. So I'm going to pick a color. I think I'm going to bring this green over. Well, it is up top, isn't it? Oh, I see how you are today, Goodnotes. I understand. That's great. I might need to update my app, actually. Usually when there's a lot of like glitching going on, that's what I recommend doing. Just update your app and see if it fixes things for you. Close it out, open it back up. Again, it's not a perfect system. It's not a perfect world. It'd be great if it was, but it is not. So I'm going to shrink this down just a little bit more because I'm going to try to stay in my lines. I'm going to do my best. Since I'm doing like both of these balloons, I'll just... Okay, then I just have that little bit. And it's important to note, like when you're using your highlighter, if you're coloring, don't pick up your pen, because if you do and then you go back down, it's going to layer it over top, which is fine if that's the look you're kind of going for. But typically if you're just coloring, it's good just to keep that one pressure on it. And I'm going to try to get in here and get my lines. How nice would it have been when we were in kindergarten if you could erase your crayons? Like, I couldn't do that. So I'm going to go ahead and use, I think I'm just going to use this same font to put over top of my label, which this font, by the way, is Academy Engraved. It might even be a system font. I'm not sure. I mean, I purchased so many different fonts. I just don't even know. So we'll just put Benji birthday. And then that is quite large. So I'm just going to triple tap and highlight it and then just kind of resize using the slider. That'll work. And that is that. So that's it. And then my son actually just told me yesterday, because he's homeschooled. So, he's been able to kind of work ahead a lot in a lot of things. And should have been going into his junior year, but he's like, Mom, I think I'm just ready to be done. How about we graduate and have a party? And I'm like, oh no, June is the month for parties. So we may end up doing an impromptu graduation party. How does that even work? How do you even do that? So if I did that, it would be, I might even still just, let him graduate and then just do a party next year, since he would still be ahead of the game anyways, and he can kind of graduate in the same year as some of his friends. I don't know, because the thought right now of doing a graduation party, panics me. Normally you plan for those, like you don't even have senior pictures. We can't do this. So I'm going to go ahead, if I want to center this, like going across, just going to click on this menu here and then click centered. And I think you can also center it like further down, but I'm also just going to change the size of the text. And again, that is a question mark, because I don't even know if that's going to happen. Let's see. So what else do we have? Father's Day. Father's Day is on June 16th. And I have to remember I'm on a Monday start calendar. Yeah, see, would we want to have a graduation party on like Father's Day weekend? Probably not. What? Oh yeah, that's a 13. That's a 14. Where did my numbers go? Hold up. 9, 10, 13, 14. Where's my 15? Oh, I skipped days. I don't even know. They're up here. How did that even happen? Oh my gosh. Okay. Please hold. I'm going to fix my numbers. How did that even happen? This is 15. I got to redo like all of them. I couldn't really see when I was putting these in because of the way my lighting is. So I just messed it all sorts of up here. Let's take these out. How many times, like, have you ever done that? You just let me know in the comments below. Have you ever, never have I ever, just like completely misdated your planner? And now they're not even lining up right, which is kind of strange. Just like put the wrong like week in or whatever and then planned on that, or put the wrong day in and planned on that. It can be it can really mess you up for the month. Holy cow, how did I even do this? Okay, so I'm just going to redate. I'm like, where did Father's Day go? I just omitted Father's Day from my entire spread. Okay, this is real life. I'm not even going to, I could edit all this, but, I want you to see that this is digital planning. It's not always perfect. It's not, but hey, if this was a paper planner and you had already written in all your dates or inked them in, that would be a lot harder to correct than just sitting here moving a few stickers. So And that's what I get for trying to talk and do things at the same time. I can't, you know, walk and chew gum at the same time. So it's hard. 22, 23. Let me say them out loud. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, somehow I just had all those mixed up, and I think it's just, I just couldn't see them. So when did I say Father's Day was? Yeah, we cannot do our graduation party on that day. So I think if we did a if we did a graduation party, I'm just gonna bump it down here. And then I can just be like, birthday, graduation, hey, we're done. Let's see, Father's Day, again, on the 16th, I'm gonna go to my freebies. I have this really cute like tie that I want to use, so I'm just gonna grab this one and copy and paste. Again, boy, it really wants that text today. It really does. I'll probably put something else in here with it just to kind of make it pretty. Okay, and then I guess I'll go ahead and get my trash days and stuff in here. I have kind of a cute idea to do for that, so I'm just going to grab this one, paste, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make one, and then I'm going to copy and paste and add it into all my days. So to do that, I'm going to grab, I know I have a trash can in my essential icons. There's a recycling, there's the trash. So I'm just going to use this one and paste it in, and I'm going to color it. Whatever, let's see what color I want to use. And I want to use the blue. I mean, I think even the white on this would look good, but you know, we gotta add some color. So I'm just gonna do custom. I couldn't find my red that I put in there. I guess I didn't save it to my element, or save it to my presets. So now it's in there, and I'm just gonna color this in. Super messy. I could make it a little thicker, but you know, why? It's tiny anyways. And doing this like separate, you're gonna have to like lasso this over and get it all, because it will come in as two different layers. So I'll show you that here in just a second. And then just come in here and erase the overages. I'm telling you, if you've never colored in your digital planner, I highly encourage you to give it a go. It is actually therapeutic. Unless you hate coloring, then maybe not for you. So I'm just going to erase all the way around it. Okay, so if you were to just kind of take your image tool and grab it, look, it's just going to take just the top one. And then also like lasso tool, you got to make sure you have your images and your handwriting on. Otherwise, it's not going to select both of them. So I'm just going to select it and then drag it over. I may kind of resize it, put it in that little circle. Then, ooh, I don't know what it just did there. Okay, calm down to Goodnotes. I'm just going to use this same text here and copy and paste. Oops, it's doing my scribble. Okay, I'm just going to use my finger and paste. And then I'm just going to resize for this label. Triple tap, highlight it all, and just type what I want it to say. So I'll just do trash day. Now you can click the text formatting menu and then like center it in and resize just all while it's selected. Highlight it all and size my text. So now I have just one sticker. Like I don't have to keep doing this one. I can just copy and paste. So I'm just going to lasso it, make sure my images and text and handwriting, because all of that is in this element. I'm going to circle it. I'm going to tap and copy, and then I'll paste in on my days. Come on. Nope, that is exceptionally bad today. Wow, it really wants that text. So I know I need to update my app, and guarantee you that's part of the issue that's going on. paste. Okay, and then I'm going to resize. And once I resize it once, then I can just kind of go and do the same thing. Just lasso, copy, and normally pasting is a lot easier than it is today. Stop it, come on. There it goes. Okay, I'm just gonna paste it in. You could also, like, if that copy and pasting thing just becomes a huge pain, just tap on the whole element, click the extender, click add element, and let me see if I can add it. I should have one that's already, no, I don't have one that's already like a catch-all of things. I'll just do it in here, boxes and shadows. So then once it's in there, you could just use your elements to go ahead and add it that way. Kind of wish they'd reorganize the elements a bit because it can be hard to find your stuff. Like I know I put it, well, I did put it in boxes and shapes. Where did it go? Oh, okay. I'm going to add it into my elements. I'm going to add it to boxes and shapes. It should be in there. I don't know where it went, why it's not in there. Note to self, like update Goodnotes before you do your plan with me. That's a good idea. So anyways, now it's in elements and I can avoid that kind of copying and pasting mess that's going on. And it's going to be a lot faster. Although you can see it's like, yeah, glitching out and probably just need to update. So Mondays and Thursdays. Yeah, normally it doesn't like delay like that. So there's something going on. Okay, so all of my trash days are in. If I had any appointments coming up, I would go ahead and add those in here as well. I do have a couple like kind of budgeting related things since we bought the car that I need to kind of remind myself of that are kind of outside the ordinary of budgeting. So I'm going to go ahead and add those in, a couple car related things. And I'm just going to kind of do the same thing where I put in like the icon and color it. I know I have one that should have a car in here. Yes, this adorable little car. Just going to use this one because I have to now put insurance on the car and then I have to get some tags for it. So I'm just going to put this one in there. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. You're adorable. Okay, and I'm gonna color, you know what, my car, it's gray. So what I'm gonna do, just because I got all this extra time in the world today, I'm gonna do the dark one. And I'm just gonna put that one over here. Then I don't have to color it. It's just all done. And like I said, it's gray, so it's reminding me. And I'm going to take the text off of one of my other days, copy and paste. And it's already kind of resized. And I can just triple tap and write in car insurance. And it's going to really bug me because it's not centered in my thing. Lower it down just a little bit. So there's my car insurance, and then I'm also going to copy and paste, hopefully. Oh, thank you for letting me. And then I'm going to do car, come on, registration. So let's see, we just got the car and I'm going to resize it before I get it up there into the box a little bit. And I think we have 2 weeks before we need to make sure we have all the insurance on it. So I'm just going to put it on here. And then I'm going to car registration. That has a little bit longer on it, so I'm going to try to size it to this one. it's a quick tip to kind of get your stickers sized properly. Just put it over top of another one and kind of size it that way. I'm just going to put car registration on this day because it's approximate for when it would need to be done. So that's it. That's my exciting life. I'm going to go ahead and put in, I know I'm going to have some, I've been talking about this, for a couple months now because I'm beyond excited. I get to meet up with my middle son and do some fishing this summer. And we need to schedule some weekends for that. So I think we'll try to do this weekend right here. And then I have some really cute stickers also in the June set that's going to go really good with the go fishing. So let me go ahead and put those in now. I feel like I'm missing something. Here, let me do this congrats grad sticker in there. Just possibly for a party. I feel like I'm missing something just because I don't have a lot to plan. And I apologize. I feel like I should have all these exciting plans for the duo plan with me. But I totally don't. So I'm just going to scroll through. I'm going to put probably a background down here on the bottom. June stickers have really cute backgrounds like this. Underwater coral reef. I definitely plan on, oh, fine. Well, if I'm going to grab this one, I might as well just go ahead and put it in here. Yeah, the coral reef one, I'm definitely using that in a weekly spread. And honestly, I mean, this month, since I don't have, I'm going to cover up this bottom row because I don't have anything in there. This month, since I don't really have a lot going on, I'm just going to play. I'm just going to play with my planner spreads and just kind of get creative, hopefully, and figure some things out that way. So now that I have that in there, I could do, because I want to show you ways to like use this and use your monthly calendar, even if I don't really have a lot going on. Since I don't have a lot going on, I could just like put in some list widgets and here, like this blue one, that's cute. And then just kind of divide them up by work and home. And that's what I'll do. I'll just do that. And just put some essential tasks on there because I'm going to have a lot to get caught up on. And I could do that on my kind of slower days, but I won't know what to get caught up on if I don't kind of put my master list of my main to-dos in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take this black text here just because I'm lazy and I don't feel like using multiple fonts this month. I'm just going to put this in and paste it over. So one, a triple tap, get it all highlighted. I'll just do work. And again, I want to resize. And, oops, come on. Copy and paste. So the copy and pasting is working better. That's nice. And we'll just do home for this one. Work and home, and I might think of some things to kind of fill in there. I know for work, let's see, I'm just going to copy paste. With these lists, you don't have to do like separate boxes if you don't want to. You can do all one list and then just use the formatting tool, the text formatting tool, to line it all up. So I'll kind of show you that right now. I'm not going to keep these uppercase. So I know I have to work on 2025 planners, which I have been, even though it's super hard right now for me to be thinking about 2025, like I'm just trying to get through 2024, but I have been working on 2025 planners. So those are on their way. I hope to have, at least, I hope to have all of them done by the end of June or July, but if that's not possible, then I'll at least have some of them out. Because I have a larger line of planners coming out this year. But I will at least get some of them out to you. So those of you that are teachers or like to plan for the school year, those will be done. So once you have one done, you could just hit return. Come here. And then just type in your other stuff. So I'm just actually going to change the alignment of this to left align, kind of move things over. Okay, so now I can just hit return and just type in what I need to do. So like I know I need to work on I don't want to give too much away for work because I like the surprises. I'll just do plan stickers. And let's see. Oh, I do need to redesign my website I need to redesign my website this summer. That's something I've been wanting to do, kind of rebrand a little bit. So once you have like a few of these in, you notice they're not lined up, you can just kind of highlight all of them and then use your alignment tool or your text formatting tool, and this spaces them out, and then you can just kind of line them up a little bit better. And I might even, let's see, I might even shrink the text just a tad bit, just to get it to fit nicely in there. That looks good. And then I'm going to line them up a little bit more and kind of get them in the boxes a little bit better. And then once you do that, you have it done, and you can just copy and paste into the other box and just kind of retype what you want it to be. So that's good. Try not to be perfect. Let go of perfection. Okay, so in fact, speaking of perfection, I can't have one capital and not the other, so I'm gonna fix that one. Okay, so now that part is done, I can just copy and paste, and it's gonna fit in my other planner. So the only things I really need to do for home is just a bunch of yard work, so I'll just put that in here now. Oh, hey, thanks. Whoa, no. I don't know. Okay. Backyard. And shed. We're going to get to cleaning out the shed. And, oh, you know what? I can't have that. I can't have a capital on one and not the other. So click in here and fix it. It's not going to let me fix it. Okay. That's it. So that's like a preliminary list. Now I just want to get to the fun stuff. I just want to decorate. That's all I want to do. So let's see. I mean, this set like has these cute little fish shaped stickers, and oh, it's a lot of fun. I'm excited to use this set for planning for summer and for June. I'm half tempted to put the sea turtle in the water, even though I know the sea turtle wouldn't be in that water. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put the little bass fish in here. I like adding, I don't know, I've kind of lately become a little addicted to scene building. Like, it's just so much fun. And seeing like what everyone's kind of putting in the group, in the Facebook group, and sharing with their spreads, which if you haven't joined, I encourage you to do so. I'll put the link in the description below. That we just have some really creative people in our group, and I really love seeing what they're making. Oh, Bear. Mr. Bear has to go in here. So it's just kind of fun. I got something on my screen. And if you don't have time for all this, if you just want to do the basics, that's fine too. Shouldn't ever feel pressured, to keep up or whatever. It's just, it's fun to be able to do it sometimes. I'm going to add a little fly fishing pole in here. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's cute. And definitely something up here. We can't have these blank spaces. We need something up there. In honor of dads, how about we do a dad? We'll stick a dad in here walking and carrying the dog, or the son. Actually, this is the son one. Put you in there. I feel like I should make him bigger. I know he's not like proportional to everything, but let's kind of get him in there. That works. No, you know what? Bigger. All right, look at that. Okay, and something for up here in the top. Let's see. We'll put some grilling days on here. Grilling days would usually probably happen on the weekends for us anyways, so I love using my grill. It makes me sad in the winter time when I have to cover it up and put it away. Even though I do know, and even here in Colorado, there are some people that are diehard grillers, and they will go outside and they will keep grilling in a blizzard. Like they're not gonna quit. That is not me. No siree. Let's see. So we're gonna maybe we'll do a little cookout on Father's Day weekend and invite some people over. We could totally do that. Let's see. Then we'll do maybe some of the washi up here in this area here. Some really cute, like this one. This one is super cute. And I can make it pretty big and kind of stretch it across. Oh, very crooked. Let's see. And this one I will go ahead. I'm just gonna get it the width that I want it. I just hate blank boxes. I can't do that. Then I'm just gonna crop. And I might have to crop it a little bit more actually. So do stay tuned. I have another video that I will be filming either today or tomorrow on how to flatten, crop, and flip your digital stickers. Obviously you could just use a photo tool and crop this way, and it's super fast, but there's a couple little tips that I wanted to share with you. And yeah, so I'm working on a video for that, which should be up this week. And I mean, that is all. Let's see if I have another quote or something in here that I can add. I don't know how this one would look over top of the washi. We'll see. Yeah, some of them kind of get lost in there. So I'm not going to bother with that one. Let's see. Something to go over top of. Oh, I did say I was going to have a photo in here. I wanted to put a photo of our new car. So I'm going to try the brown. Oh, it just wants to pull that. I don't want to put it on my nature scene because it's a car. Cars don't belong on the nature scene. But I like to kind of keep important memories in my spreads as well sometimes, so I might have to stick it there. I don't want to. Oh, where am I gonna put it? Okay, let me just find the photo real fast. It's in my camera roll. Oh yeah, my son totally got in the trunk, and this is kind of landscape orientation, so I'm gonna take this frame off, and I'm gonna do. I do like the stripes. Quit. Once you start layering up, it's hard to not tap on things. Let's see. Come on. No. Anybody else having this? What? Where did that come from? That should not be there. I don't even know. I must have. Okay, that's fine. Okay, paste. There's my frame. And I could just kind of put it over top of them, and then I can work on cropping things. Yeah, the trunk space in this car, it's like an economy car, but the trunk space is pretty massive. So we had to at least test that out. But then you can't really see the car, but that's okay. Because this is my son who's having his birthday this month. So I feel it's appropriate to just kind of get a sticker in here for him. You know, I got to honor my Benji. So I'm going to crop and take a bunch of this down. And then probably also crop the corners or the sides as well a little bit. Hey, when you can get your teenage son to let you take a picture of him, do it. And then also commemorate it. So let's see if I could just grab this little image here without grabbing everything else. Let me try it up here. Yep, that worked. And then resize, and I'll find a good spot to put him in. You know, I don't like covering up my days of the week, but I'm just gonna stick him here. I'm gonna put him down here in the middle. He's gonna be posing over top of my nature scene. And there we go. Okay, my spread for June is done. I hope you are having a great, relaxing start to your summer and your days are filled with joy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.